everybody. Welcome back to Paltry Squabbles for our latest, greatest, and best episode yet. I'm Alex.
And I'm Blaine.
And here we go. Wait.
I thought you were going to keep going there.
I thought I was too, but we should explain the podcast first. At least a little.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, you never know when someone's going to click on it and be like, oh, what's this? And then be like, oh, I don't even know what's going on if we don't explain it.
Well, I'll give everyone a little rundown here. This podcast is two idiots making arguments for things that don't mean shit.
That's, I think, our most graceful explanation yet.
It's pretty accurate, too.
So what do you think about insects?
I typically don't want them around me.
No, nobody does.
But if they're cool enough, they can chill. They can vibe.
And there are some cool-ass insects, too, Blaine.
They got some neat coloration sometimes. Some of them are just straight badasses.
Alright, let's stop talking them up and get to it, Blaine. What's your favorite insect?
I think dragonflies are pretty damn sick.
That's an okay option, but I don't know, they got 4 wings. I mean, it bugs me out. But praying mantises, now those motherfuckers are sick.
Yeah, you know, I've seen many videos of praying mantises, like, murdering shit and just munching down on them. I don't think I've ever seen a dragonfly eating shit, and I kind of need to look that up now.
What does a dragonfly look like when it eats? Does it eat its mate? Probably not. Praying mantis women do.
I assume it's... I thought you said meat for a second there. Does it eat its meat?
Eat your meat. But no mate.
I don't know, man. I don't know much about dragonflies, I'll be honest. I just think they're neat, and they were in a movie.
Ooh, which movie?
Superhero movie.
Superhero movie. Is that the one with Drake Bell?
Unfortunately.
Playing a Batman ripoff, was it? Or was it a Spider-Man ripoff?
Spider-Man, excuse you.
I saw that movie once. I think somebody gets thrown into a wood chipper.
Oh yeah, he saves this old woman and a little dog by, like, pushing her out of the way of a speeding truck.
Yes, and he pushes her.
And then she flies directly into a wood chipper.
And the dog is just being dragged up by the leash. Oh, that's very sad. Oh no.
Yeah, nobody is paying attention to the old woman because everyone just going up to the dragonfly, just like, wow, that was incredible. You saved that old lady. And then all of a sudden you hear a dog whimpering and then, like, fur is falling down like snow.
Okay. So I can kind of get that. But here's my argument for a praying mantis, okay? Hear me out here. Look at it. Look at that thing. It's cool looking. It's green. It's got big old, like, fucking stabby arms. I wouldn't want to fuck with one of those. That thing would fuck you up.
Yeah, I've also seen videos of, like, them attacking, like, human fingers because they're, you know, trying to fuck with them. And their, like, little stabby hands are just, like, yanking into people's fingies.
Like, that shit's terrifying. They used that shit in the video game Dead Space.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Those are pretty much the same things, and I don't like it. But that's what makes a praying mantis so cool, because it's scary, but it's not a spider.
I know they have wings. Like, I know they're hidden in their, like...
They have what?
Yeah, they have wings.
I did not know that. Can praying mantises fly?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I might need to double check on this, but I'm pretty sure they have wings.
Because that makes them 10 times more terrifying. Imagine one of those motherfuckers flying right at you, both these pointy little things going right at your eyeballs. No good.
Yeah, I've never, like, seen one fly in person, but I have seen, like, I know they have wings.
What the hell they can fly?
Google says the male praying mantis can fly, but the female cannot.
Ah, I see. That's how he made it. Okay. Gives him a chance to get away.
Females cannot fly as the wings cannot support its heavy body. So, lady praying mantises are thick as hell.
God, you beat me to it. Second point for praying mantises. They thick.
You're down bad for praying mantises, are you?
I mean, no?
Okay, I'll be honest. I really wish I would have remembered praying mantises because they're kind of cool. But I didn't, because dragonflies are sick as hell.
I mean, yeah, but they're not as good as a praying mantis.
And also, for all you, like, edgy kids out there, dragonflies are the most efficient hunters ever. Their hunting to, like, prey capturing percentage is at, like, 90-something%. And that's fucking metal as hell.
Yeah, because they're eating stupid things like mosquitoes. I do fucking hate mosquitoes, though.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that my cool-ass dragonfly may or may not eat mosquitoes. I don't know.
Like, I really don't... Do they eat mosquitoes? Do they eat... I don't think they eat plants. Well, they probably wouldn't be hunting plants.
I don't know. Do dragonflies hunt plants? You wouldn't say, like, any type of herbivore is hunting. You wouldn't say a deer is hunting the ferns outside.
I might.
Unless you want to. Unless you want to be a weirdo.
Just picture it now. A deer sitting there looking at those ferns like, oh, yeah, them some big old ferns. Oh, that's got to be at least a 20-point fern. I'm going in for it.
The ambush predator. White-tailed deer.
Oh, yeah. Shit, they've ambushed my car a few times.
Yeah, same.
Actually, only once. I was surprised at how not bad it was.
Oh, yeah, I never hit one. Or they never hit me either. But still,
oh, no, I hit
getting
one.
In my way.
I hit one once.
And it worked out well for you?
I mean, my hood got dented a little bit. I had to buy a new headlight assembly, but other than that, yeah.
So it sounds like the deer won?
Oh, no, the deer was not in good sorts. Yeah. I was going like 30, 40 by the time I hit it.
How fast were you supposed to be going?
Like 55, which is what I was going when I saw the deer and hit my brakes.
Oh, I gotcha. You slowed down, but you still hit it.
Yes, because I wasn't going to veer into oncoming traffic to try and avoid it. Because that's a bad idea. You know, they say don't steer, wait, don't veer, hit the deer. I learned that in the hospital from when a friend of mine veered for a deer when I was in his car. And then we rolled into a ditch.
What does it say about steers? Like, if there's a steer in the road, do you veer?
That's a good question, because I don't think a steer is going to bounce off your truck like a deer does.
I don't know. They kind of thick, though.
Blaine, I think our Midwest is coming out. Somehow we got from bugs to steers and deers. I don't even talk about steers and deers in my regular life. What are we doing?
I don't even know. I don't even remember how we got talking about deers in general.
Because they hunt ferns.
That's right. So yeah, dragonflies have a better hunting percentage than praying mantises. So they're pretty cool in that aspect. Even if they don't hunt mosquitoes, they can hunt other shit. I think they're similar-ish to praying mantises in terms of like what they eat. So I think they can also like straight up just eat meat.
Okay. But I've got a question.
I think that I'm just bullshitting, probably. I don't know if that's a fact. I'm just making shit up, I guess, maybe.
If they hunt, they probably at least eat other insects. And I think
that's a definite one.
Are insects meat?
Technically, no.
Oh, you actually, you know that? You know the answer to that?
Well, yeah, they're not meat.
Huh.
They're mostly just the exoskeleton and then goo.
Oh, boy. That sounds unappealing.
Don't knock it till you try it. I don't know. I wouldn't try it either.
I would try chocolate-covered crickets.
Oh, I have. But they're, like, dehydrated and you don't get the gush.
Oh, yeah, the goo's really the nastiest part.
Yeah, you don't really get the Bear Grylls crunch of a grub or something with, like, chocolate-covered crickets.
Do grubs have a crunch? They look very squishy.
No, not crunch. I don't remember. Did I say crunch?
You definitely said crunch. I'll check back in editing, but...
I don't know. The gush. I thought I said gush. Did I say gush?
I think you said crunch. I heard crunch.
I might have said crunch, but was thinking gush.
I see. You're thinking about that crunchy gush.
Who cares? You know what I was talking about.
But back to the other point I was trying to make before we got sidetracked.
Again.
Who would win in a fight? Praying mantis or a dragonfly?
Well, like I said, I've never seen a praying mantis fly, even though they have wings, so the dragonfly has a distinct advantage there.
But we know that a male praying mantis can fly. We Googled it.
But male praying mantises are also pussies, because they lose fights after they fuck.
I mean...
Do they even get in a fight, or do they just, like,
I think,
kill me, my queen?
I think they just submit to it. It's real... Listen, you're kink-shaming praying mantises right now, and that's not okay, Blaine. We're talking about whether or not they'd kick a dragonfly's ass.
I don't mean to kink shame. I'm here for it. Kill me too.
Just eat his head.
But
or like suck his brains out with a straw or something.
I was gonna say squash my head like a watermelon between your thighs.
Well, that too.
But yeah, like I said, I've never seen a video of a dragonfly like hunting before, so I don't know how badass they are in terms of like a fight. but I know what weapons mantises will use. They're fucking attackers.
Yeah, they're slappy, stabby army things.
You know, I know this is unrelated to insects entirely, but you know what else is pretty badass?
What's that?
A mantis shrimp.
Mantis shrimp is pretty badass.
It kind of fits, you know. It's a mantis, but it's a shrimp.
Shrimps are like insects of the sea with more legs, I think. How many legs does a shrimp got?
I don't know. Mantis shrimps, they're either like, they either do have like the stabby boys, or they have like balls at the end of it, and when they attack, it like fucks up the pressure in the water, and that's how they like do their hunting. Mantis shrimp.
Yeah, I think
it's like
technically instantly brings some of the water to a boil, but I'm not sure. I think there's some weird sciencey shit going on where it doesn't get to 212, but something to do with the pressure brings it to a boil.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I just know mantis shrimp are cool, and they're colorful, and I enjoy me some color.
And if I recall, they see more colors than us, but also there's some sort of misconception about that out there, and so I don't remember how much of that is true.
I heard that too, so I'm assuming it's right. I don't know.
I definitely saw and looked further into it. It's a misconception, but that was a while ago and I forgot. So...
I went to an aquarium, they had a mantis shrimp, and they did have like this is what a mantis shrimp sees, but I couldn't see that much color.
Whoa. Why not?
Because I can't see it.
You don't got mantis shrimp eyes?
I could, if I wanted to. Maybe.
I mean, really.
I probably can't.
If you want mantis shrimp eyes, all you gotta do, go back to that aquarium at night, go get you some mantis shrimp eyes.
Like to have in my hand, or put them in my face?
Either or.
I'll do both. Just give me a little baggie. I don't know what's going on anymore. We've gone off track like 4 times.
We've really lost the plot on this one. It turns out we don't know anything about insects. We just wanted to talk about our favorite insect, and didn't know anything about our favorite insect.
I mean, I guess I knew more about your favorite insect than you knew about mine, and I barely knew shit about my insect. I just thought, like, dragonflies know how to hunt really well, and they're neat, so why not them? That's kind of my thought process on that.
I suppose so. Either way, we should head on over to the chill out tent at this point. Tell a little story, calm down like we haven't. Totally. Just done.
And get everything back together in our heads, because we've gone off the rails again.
But we got some hard hitters coming up. Get ready.
Yes.
There is one insect that I do know about.
Mosquitoes?
I know too much about them. I fucking hate them, and that's all I need to know about them. But also, they suck your blood, and I wish I didn't know that. But no, not mosquitoes. I'm talking about the Lone Star tick.
Oh, so another blood-sucking insect.
Yeah. Is a tick a insect, or is it an arachnid?
God damn it, I don't know. I think it's an insect.
It's a bug. That's for damn sure. So the Lone Star tick, it is native to the U.S. I forget where, somewhere not where we are.
Oh, gee, I wonder.
It's in, like, the southwesty part.
You mean, like, the Lone Star State?
I suppose that makes sense, yeah. And so this tick has a very special feature to it. It's got a power of sorts, really. And it's a bad, bad power. This tick, if it bites you, and I'm not shitting you, Blaine, I have looked into this because I was certain this was bullshit. Look into it yourself if you're listening, because I'm not going to list any sources, so don't take my word for it. Look into it yourself. This motherfucker can make you allergic to red meat.
What?
Yes, a bite from this tick can make you allergic to red meat. It changes something in your something system, and something's it. So now you can't eat red meat as good, or at all. I don't know.
What the fuck? How?
There's a tick out there that can make bacon bad for your body. Well, worse for your body.
You mean my cold-blooded American heart won't be able to take bacon any better?
It'll be able to take it even worse. Or maybe not your heart. It's probably like your liver or something. I don't fucking... Listen, I don't know the science. I just know scary bug will make you allergic to meat.
God damn it, I thought deer ticks were bad, giving you Lyme disease.
Oh yeah, Lyme disease is nothing. What happens when you get Lyme disease, actually? I don't really know.
I do not remember. I've not had to experience it.
Me either.
Probably not great.
No, but I think I'd take it over never being able to eat red meat again.
See, that I don't know about.
I don't know anything about Lyme disease. The problem, I could be very wrong about that.
Yeah, I don't either, but I mean, there are plenty of alternatives to red meat. You still got pork. Pork ain't red meat, right?
Oh, I guess.
You still got chicken.
Definitely got chicken. You definitely got chicken.
You got all kinds of seafood. You got plenty of stuff to go around having red meat. So I would...
Pork is red meat. Oh, no.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, it would just be so sad.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Can we even say the name of that song? Probably.
I don't know. Let's see us get copyrighted for saying Despacito.
Actually, okay, if we're going to get copyrighted for Despacito, we're already fucked because our first episode we talked a lot about specific Disney copyrights. So
what are they going to do? Sue us? Actually, that's exactly what Disney would do.
I'm pretty sure you're allowed to talk about the things. You just can't put pieces of them in. So we're good. Well, I think that's all I really had for the chill out tent.
Let's see. Lyme disease. I looked up Lyme disease because I was curious.
Okay, yeah. Lay it on.
Lyme disease usually causes symptoms such as rash, fever, headache, and fatigue. But if it is not treated early, the infection can spread to your joints, heart, and nervous system.
Okay, so that's also not great. But you can catch it early.
It sounds like eating red meat.
Oh my god, is Lyme disease just super fast red meat? No, that's one of the dumber things I've said today. Alright, so that wasn't a very chill out tent, to be honest. I talked about a thing I hated, but I had fun.
Yeah, and that was also horrifying to learn. We talked about a lot of stuff that's concerning.
I made people think about bugs, and that's also not great, but...
Oh, do you feel that in your ear? You know what that is. It's a bug that's going to make you not be able to eat meat anymore.
But only if you're in, I don't know, in places in America. I don't remember where exactly, how far out they go. I think...
It's literally in the name. The Lone Star Tick.
I mean, yeah, but I think California was in the danger zone.
But that has... many stars, I think. Movie stars.
Oh, damn.
I was trying to find a way to bring that back.
It was, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. There was a good structure. There was something there. It just didn't quite land.
You're giving much more than I think I deserve credit for there.
Well, anyway, we need to stop complimenting each other. Blaine, what's your favorite fruit?
I mean, I'm kind of a slut for tropical fruits.
Okay.
It's just... I just vibe with that, so I would have to say, mangoes are my favorite.
Oh, see, I'm not even a huge fan of mangoes. I don't know. I've had them. Bananas, honestly, simple. I love a good banana. It's nice and simple. There are other great fruits that I love for their strong taste, but banana, fucking...
Yeah, bananas are also a good hit of potassium.
And I like that.
That's the only thing I know about bananas.
I like that for my bones.
That's calcium.
I think potassium is also bones.
Yes. The banana is growing in your
bones.
bones.
Or is it blood? Potassium might be blood.
Potassium's coming out my blood.
Or, wait. It might be blood cell production in the bone marrow.
Did you look that up?
No,
Because that was kind of
I did it, but I'm about to see if I'm right.
Because that was kind of a niche thing that you just said there. That
Did you know that your blood is made in your bones? That I know.
That I did know.
Wild.
Boneless bananas. How's your Googling coming?
It's not coming too bad. It's looking like I might have been wrong. It's a mineral, body needs to work properly. It's an electrolyte. Helps nerves to function and muscles to contract. Heartbeat stay regular. Helps move nutrients into cells and waste products out of cells. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Like I just said, I'm full of shit.
Well, mango, that gives you vitamin C, which prevents scurvy.
Scurvy is no fun, but I can get vitamin C from all sorts of places these days.
True, basically all tropical fruits, which fucking slap.
I mean, they're pretty good. I love a good citrus fruit. Lemons, limes. Ooh, limes are good on so much. Oranges.
Like in your tequila shots.
Limes are pretty good in tequila
shots.
We're
going to booze.
Alright, we're switching over to booze now. Blaine, what's the best booze?
Well, I talked about tropical shit, so rum. Because, when I think of tropical stuff, rum is in there. Because, 16th and 17th century, or no, is it 17th and 18th century? I think it's 17th and 18th century, the golden age of piracy. You know, the Caribbean, as I call it, when it's only pirates, or the Caribbean in any other situation ever, they like them some rum.
They do.
So it's kind of obvious.
They do like rum. Rum's okay. It's got a nice vanilla taste, but here's the thing about booze. All booze is bad.
Yeah, it sucks.
Therefore, the best booze is vodka, because it's the easiest to hide. Ooh, you can hide vodka real easy.
It's also one of the worst things to take straight.
It is the worst to take straight, but you're going to mix it in some Sprite, you're going to mix it in some orange juice, you're going to mix it in whatever the hell you just found in the cupboard, you're going to mix it in some soup. I don't know, maybe you won't be able to taste it.
I mean, there is, like, Italian dishes that do have vodka in them.
Really?
Penne alla vodka.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine, I was just trying to bullshit. That shouldn't be right.
Oh no, it's used in like sauces and stuff. I'm not bullshitting.
I believe
real.
you.
It's good. I've never had it before, but I mean, it must be pretty good if it's used consistently.
But it tastes like rubbing alcohol. Maybe I just drink shit vodka.
There's other stuff in there, in like the sauce, other than vodka.
I mean, yeah, but what?
You're not just dumping vodka into like pasta. Like, fuck it, good enough.
What do you taste and think? This would pair good with a touch of rubbing alcohol. Just a little spritz-a-rooney. Then again,
like vodkas. They also use some vodka in like baking and stuff too.
I guess vinegar is pretty whack straight too.
Yeah, they use some vodka in like baking, I think, in some aspects. I don't remember the exact like situation, but I think they do use that.
I have never heard of that, but maybe.
I've seen it. I watch too much cooking shows, so I'm full in.
Full in, full on.
So yeah, Caribbean tropical fruits and booze, best.
Nah, you gotta go with bananas and vodka, but never banana vodka, because I hate artificial banana. Artificial banana is the worst, but real bananas, they rule. And vodka, you can slip it in anything, and well, that sounds more concerning than I intended it to be. But what I'm saying is it's easy to hide, so you can pretend you're not killing your body as you... Nope, that's not good either. I like it.
Yeah, see, also, like, artificial mango, like, a mango White Claw, it tastes not great. It's bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I was first drinking it, it tasted pretty good. And then it went to being bad, and then it came back to being good again, but then it dropped back down to being shit tier. So I don't know what they do to make it bad then good then bad. But yeah, mango that's placed in things that's not like fresh like mango juice, and it's just like the artificial whatever mango flavoring.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Blaine, you just said the word bad so many times, it got my brains turning. My gears turning. It got my gears turning. Hey, Blaine? What's the worst alcohol?
Well, if you're a Midwestern lad like I am, you probably have heard, or not, it's a little bit niche, but it's still Midwestern. Malort?
Malort? I don't think I have heard of that one, actually.
Must be nice, because Malort tastes like the worst thing in the world. Like, you talked about how vodka tastes like shit. I don't know if you're trying to defend vodka, but vodka tastes like shit. If you want to know what tastes like even more shit, pick up a bottle of Malort.
Listen, I'm not going to say vodka doesn't taste like shit. My argument was that it's easy to hide, even though it tastes like shit. But tell me more about Malort. What does it taste like, other than shit? Unless it tastes like literal shit, please, Blaine, don't tell me you tried an alcohol that tastes like literal shit. Because they're only going to get that flavor one way.
Don't tempt me. No, so Malort kind of tastes like battery acid mixed with spinal fluid, and I'm exaggerating because I don't know what either tastes like, but if I had tasted both of them mixed together, I would assume it's Malort.
You know what's interesting? I was about to ask you how you knew what spinal fluid tasted like, but it didn't occur to me that you would not have ever drank battery acid either.
Yeah, I have never drank either of those things.
What do you think spinal fluid would taste like?
God damn it. I was thinking the same thing. I kind of want... Like, can I just go to a hospital like, hello, I would like one spinal fluid?
Just a sip.
Just a little sip. Can I get a shot of spinal fluid? God damn it. Now I'm curious. Alright.
You're not looking it up, are you?
Maybe.
You're getting put on an FBI watch list.
Let's see. Spinal fluid. Well, if you have meningitis, you might have some spinal fluid leaking from your nose, ears, and, like, down your spine.
That sounds bad. That sounds bad to have.
Yeah, probably. Oh, people describe the taste as salty and metallic.
Okay, so spinal fluid tastes like salty pennies. That's not good. So that's kind of gross.
That sounds on par for what Malort tastes like. Just that, and then, yeah, mixed with battery acid. Yeah, that's exactly what Malort tastes like.
Okay, so it sounds like we gotta get some battery acid, Blaine, and
chug it.
You and me, we gotta get meningitis, buddy, so that we can compare the flavors side by side. We gotta get some of that spinal fluid, mix it with some battery acid.
Ooh. I take yours, you take mine?
Yeah, I think it'd be better that way, or would that be weird, or would it be weirder if we took our own?
Yeah, so Malort sucks ass. Let me tell you a little story about the first time I had Malort. It was my birthday, and I was gonna go downtown to get some of my free birthday shots. It was a weekday. I wasn't gonna go hard. I was just gonna take my shots and go home. So I get down there. I go into one of the bars, and I just say, "Can I get a birthday shot for my birthday on my birthday?" And the dude gave me a shot, and the chaser that he gave me was water. Do you want to know the shot he gave me? What have we been talking about?
Insects? Gross!
Just a little shot glass full of, like, crickets.
Still live and moving.
Yeah, he gave me a shot of Malort, and the chaser was water, so that was even worse. I'd never had it at that point, so I took it, being, like, me, like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. Like, I'm a man, I can take this easy. I took it, and I was just like, excuse me? I usually don't do chasers, because I don't want to, but I needed that chaser, and it was just straight water. That taste lingered in my mouth the rest of the night.
Jesus, the rest of the night?
Even drinking water, like, not as, like, a little, like, chaser, just as, like, a regular, like, cup of water. Oh, no, it didn't get that taste out.
Do you know what taste was stuck in my mouth for the longest time, Blaine?
Spinal fluid?
No, okay, this is a huge tangent, but this might be the only chance I get to talk about this. My own burning flesh.
What now?
I had my burning flesh taste stuck in my mouth for a little while, for a couple hours.
Have I heard this story? Because
You must have, because when I realized that that's what it was, I told everyone very quickly because I thought it was very funny. I had a frenectomy. When I was younger, I had a huge, huge tooth gap that I needed braces for, and part of that tooth gap was my frenum. You'll feel if you, like, push your tongue up just below your upper lip, right in the middle, you'll feel like a connecting tissue between your lip and your gum. That's your frenum. Mine was a bit too big, and somehow that was part of my tooth gap. So they had to just go in with a laser and cut it out, and then it just grows back smaller a little bit later. But they cut it out with a laser, and I could taste it all day.
Did you keep, like, tongue in your wound up there? Just like,
I mean, no, okay. First off, it was just on my tongue, and second off, I did have to tongue my wound because you have to, like, make sure it doesn't fuse together. So the first couple of days, you got to make sure every once in a while to use your tongue to push your lip away from your gums. It was a fun procedure.
That's not how I would describe that, but go off.
I just think it's interesting that I've tasted my own burning flesh before.
You know what's real unfortunate? Imagine if you got stung. Imagine if you got bit by a Lone Star tick. You wouldn't be able to tongue your own burning flesh wound.
I wouldn't be able to tongue my mouth hole. Okay, now that's the worst thing I've said today.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Also, for the record, frenectomies can be done in multiple places. If anyone asks if you want to see their frenectomy, they could be talking about their dick.
I was gonna say, are you going with some dick talk right now?
Yeah, your dick's got a frenum, your mouth's got a frenum. I don't know what a frenum is. I just know where it is in my mouth.
And your cock, apparently.
I don't know where it is in my cock.
Okay, we came all the way from booze into this.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I like telling that. I like talking about that. I might be a disturbed individual.
So what's your least favorite booze, then?
LTD Canadian whiskey. Oh, it's like $12 for a 1.75 liter bottle of whiskey.
Holy shit.
That was the only time I've known what gut rot meant. Because the burn does not stop at the throat. It goes all the way down to your stomach and sits. And you can just feel it sitting and festering inside of you. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's terrible. Never drink LTD Canadian whiskey. Treat yourself better than that. At least buy Black Velvet. It's not that much more expensive, and it's much better.
I've never had either, so I'm feeling pretty great. But I have had Malort, so that's not great either. Like, I wouldn't expect whiskey to be, like, one of the worst things ever.
Oh, cheap whiskey, dude. When people are talking about how whiskey is good, and for the record, I never really liked whiskey, and now a lot of the times I can't drink it after LTD Canadian whiskey. But when people are talking about how whiskey is good, they're talking about a good whiskey, not some cheap swill you get off the shelf.
Yeah, like, I've tried JMO and a couple other things.
Oh yeah, those ones are pretty good whiskeys. I mean, pretty alright, at least. They're not, like, top tier or anything.
Yeah, but, yeah, I've never, I've never, like, gone into debauchery with my whiskeys.
Weirdly, I do like Fireball, even though I hate whiskey.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and nobody should like Fireball.
No!
I should clarify.
Fireball's awful.
When I say I like a booze, it means it's more tolerable in my mouth than other booze. Not that I actually enjoy it. I just enjoy that it is going to get me drunk. And it is tolerable.
Yeah, okay. The only, like, alcohol that is actually enjoyable is Bailey's.
Oh, yeah, Bailey. I mean, there's actually plenty of the...
Or Tequila Rose.
A lot of the lower ABV things. I mean, you got your Baileys, you got your schnapps. I like a good beer. I know we both love a good White Claw.
Ugh, beer is trash. Hope you enjoy your bread in a can.
I do. I like
you
bread
gross
in a can.
Bitch.
Or a bottle. But we also both like White Claws. I think that's where it's at. Lower ABVs. APVs? What would the B stand for? Alcohol by volume. I got it.
At this point, I'm a little bit more Truly's to White Claws.
Really?
Yeah, Truly's just got more variety at this point. They got better, wider variety.
Yeah, I haven't drank too many Truly's. I know I like Bud Light Seltzer better than White Claw because it's just got a little bit more flavor. It's just got a little bit more flavor, I'm sorry.
Nah, the latest Truly's I bought, not sponsored by the way, the latest Truly's I bought were margarita. They got Marg Truly's, and damn, they're good.
That sounds pretty fucking bomb. I think after this recording, I have to go to the liquor store and pick up some Malort and some Truly's.
Oh, boy.
Have myself a hell of a night. Maybe I could mix them together.
It's gonna be the worst night ever.
Maybe I could mix them together and make a homemade Four Loko.
I've had a Four Loko after all the hype. Like, how bad could it be? Oh,
Pretty
let
bad.
me tell you. Let me tell you.
Fucking bad, Blaine.
The one time I had it, I picked it up to pregame on it, and I had 2 pregame, and that's all I needed, because holy shit, it was big, it was bad,
Wait, are you saying...
And that's not even the old school, like, real bad Four Loko. That's just current bad Four Loko.
Blaine, did you just say you drank 2 Four Lokos in a pregame?
No, 1.
Okay.
I had one Four Loko, and that's all it took, because it was so big and trash.
It's big and trash and gets you drunk, but makes you feel sick. Don't drink Four Loko, kids. Wait! Don't drink any alcohol, kids.
These kids these days don't have to deal with energy drink version Four Loko.
God, what a terrible idea.
We're on the worst timeline.
I can see how that got banned, but admittedly... Like, if someone found a warehouse of the old ones, I'd try it once.
Oh, I would drink it. I'm not gonna be proud of myself. I'm gonna hate myself the entire way, but like, god damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Alright, I think we're getting a little bit off topic here, and we're getting the wrap-up signal from our producer. We're gonna make him think we have a producer.
Oh yes, our producer. Steven.
Devin?
Tyler.
Devin Tyler Smith. So...
Yep, that's a good guy. That's our Speev. That's our Speev. Speev.
We're sorry to have to see you go, but at the end of the episode, we want to remind...
We love to watch you leave.
We do like to remind you at the end of the episode, if you have any suggestions for topics, you can email them to us at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. We'd love it if you left a like on the podcast or subscribe to it on whatever you're using.
You should also follow us on Twitter at Paltry Squabbles. You can't forget the tweets.
I'm sorry, I forgot the tweets. And as always...
I hope you have a great day. I love you.
You'll always have us.